each and every action, we have to take second lesson. And what is that second lesson? It is the ideation of Brahma. So in a day, we do so many work. And before each and every work, we have to take second lesson. So that, because when we work, suppose when we eat, in the process of eating, sometimes you got the bitter taste, time you get the sweet taste, so you may forget the Brahma when food taste is bitter or sweet. So that's why second lesson has been given, to take second lesson before starting any action. So when you take second lesson before starting any action, so when you forget the Brahma during the work, so this second lesson will compensate the ideation, the Brahma Bhava. So that is why second lesson has been given. And once you finish the work, and according to your breathing system, each mantra should continue. And each mantra is what? It is also your linking word to the God, to the Brahma. So your East mantra should, it is with your breathing system. When you breathe in and out, it links with the Brahma. So this East mantra should continue throughout the day and the night. And so East mantra should continue day and night. That is the ideation of Brahma. Before starting any action, you take second lesson. So you see that our each and every second is with Brahma. Each and every second. So there should not be any other ideation than Brahma in our life. Suppose if I am talking to you, I should not say that I am just talking to the Marga brothers and sisters of Togo, Burkina Faso. I am talking to the Brahma who is from Togo, Burkina Faso and Ghana. So even though I am talking, my ideation should be that I am talking to Brahma. Your ideation should be that I am not talking to the SS Dada. You are not listening to SS Dada. You are listening the SS Dada you are listening Brahma in the form of SS Dada. So this should be the ideation. So when we have this ideation 24 hours a day, every minute, each second, then this will bear the fruit. It will bear the fruit.
Bear fruit.
Dada a expliqué que la chose la plus importante, comme il a été écrit dans le sloka, Uttama Brahma Sadbhavo, que la chose la plus importante dans notre vie, ou la meilleure des pratiques spirituelles, c'est l'idéation sur Brahma. Donc il faudrait bien comprendre ce que ça veut dire de faire notre idéation sur Brahma. Faire l'idéation sur Brahma, ça veut dire de penser à Brahma. Dans notre deuxième leçon d'Ananda Marga, elle est conçue pour cette idéation-là. C'est-à-dire que tout ce que l'on va faire, on va faire en pensant que ce avec quoi on interagit est une manifestation de Brahma. Par exemple, si vous mangez et que vous mangez quelque chose qui est très bon ou qui est très amer, facilement vous pouvez perdre l'idéation que c'est une expression de Dieu. Donc vous allez prendre votre seconde leçon à chacune de vos actions pour toujours vous rappeler que ce avec quoi vous interagissez est en fait Brahma. Et ensuite, au cours de l'action, on continue avec l'association ou la répétition de notre Ishta Mantra qui continue, qui maintient le lien en fait avec Brahma. Et on ne devrait pas penser, lorsqu'on s'adresse à quelqu'un, par exemple, lorsque lui s'adresse à vous, que je m'adresse à un frère du Togo ou à une sœur du Burkina, mais que je m'adresse à Brahma, qui a pris la forme de cette sœur du Burkina ou de ce frère du Togo. Et quand vous m'écoutez, vous ne devriez pas penser que c'est SS qui vous parle, mais que c'est Brahma, sous la forme de SS, qui vous a parlé. Donc de cette manière, en fait, ce qu'on est en train d'expliquer, c'est que notre idéation devrait toujours être celle de Brahma et rien d'autre. Et le fait d'associer d'abord le Guru Mantra et ensuite l'Ishta Mantra qui circule, qui est associé à notre respiration, nous permet de garder Uttama Brahma Sat Bhava, c'est-à-dire toujours sur, l'idéation est toujours fixée sur Brahma.
So we should practice it in our daily life. And we should have all the time ideation on Brahma. This is the first category of meditation, best category. Second is Dhyana Dharana. We are doing Dhyan, we are doing Dharana, but our goal, our aim is not Brahma. This is called the average way. This is not the best way, because there are some people who does meditation, who does dhyana dharana, but his mind is not set at his mind is not at the Brahma, but he is doing. So this is the mediocre type meditation. There are third type is those who are the chanting, counting, the repetition, praying. So these are the third type or lower grade. And worst of worst is worshipping the idols.
Worst is not. Prayer, any prayer is not worst. The lowest.
Okay, no, okay. Just a minute. Idol worship is the worst of the worst practice by an aspirant of spirituality. It is in the book.
Et ensuite, Dada a continué à expliquer ce même sloka où on dit que l'idéation sur Brahma, c'est la meilleure des pratiques spirituelles. Et la deuxième, qui est un peu moins bonne, c'est Dhyan et Dharana, qui sont les 5e et 6e leçons des leçons d'Ananda Marga, qui sont très bien. Mais il y a encore une méthode, le mental est encore impliqué. C'est moins bien que l'idéation pure sur Brahma. Donc, deuxième, moins bonne, Dhyan et Dharana. Et ensuite, pire encore, c'est la prière, les louanges, etc. C'est-à-dire, on s'adresse à Dieu, on demande quelque chose à Dieu. Et le pire du pire, c'est l'idolâtrie. Ça reste une pratique spirituelle, mais la meilleure est l'idéation sur Brahma, un peu moins bonne est Dharana Pranayam, notre méditation. Pire encore, c'est la prière et les louanges, etc. Et pire du pire, c'est l'idolâtrie.
So, the person who is following the path of spirituality, the best is ideation on Brahma. Now, in whatever creation is here, God has created, all the living beings, they are moving around the Brahma Chakra. So, for example, in an atom, there is a nucleus. So, in an atom, there is a nucleus, and then electron is moving all around. So, in this atom is a cycle, and in the cycle, in the center, it is the nucleus, and in a nucleus around, electron is moving. This is one cycle. In cosmological order, there is a ethereal cycle. In ethereal cycle, it is here is Earth, and the moon is moving around. Moon is moving around. This is called ethereal cycle. Then in solar system, sun is here, and all other planets are moving. All other planets are moving. This is solar system. In a cosmic cycle, Param Purusha is here, and all other creatures are moving around. So when all other creatures are moving, so we are also creatures, and we are also moving around Purushottam, we are moving around. So when we are moving around, for how long shall we move? One life we will move, two life we will move. Till when? How many years? 100 years, 1000 years? So it has been said, you will move and move and move, and you will moving on till you are not merging with the Param Purusha. Till you are not merging with Paramatma. You will be moving around. So what will happen when you move around? You will get pain, you will get pleasures. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are not happy, but you have to move. So in the moving, this movement happens. One is centripetal force, another one is centrifugal force. So centripetal force, it brings you near Param Purusha. So this is force which brings you towards the Param Purusha is called the centripetal force. And that force which takes you away, that is called the centrifugal force. So what happens now when it is our movement, and when the force brings us closer, suppose our movement is there, we can move like this, move like this, move like this, move like this, move like this. When the force applies, when the centripetal force applies, it takes you inside. So when you have the desire for the Param Purusa, so this centripetal force is called Vidya Maya. And this centrifugal force is Avidya Maya. So Vidya Maya takes us inside. When centrifugal force, when it applies the Avidya Maya, so it takes away from the Parampurusa. Suppose there we are going out and out and out, away from Parampurusa. So from where this centripetal force and centrifugal force comes?
Dada a expliqué qu'il y a différents systèmes dans ce monde. Le système le plus simple, c'est le système atomique. Et dans ce système atomique, il y a un noyau au centre et des électrons qui gravitent autour de ce noyau. C'est le plus petit système que l'on connaît. Un système un peu plus grand, c'est le système terrestre, où la Terre est au centre et certaines étoiles, dont la Lune, gravitent autour de la Terre. Ensuite, un système un peu plus grand, c'est le système solaire, où le Soleil est au centre et tellement de galaxies gravitent autour du Soleil. Et finalement, le système le plus grand, ce qu'on appelle Brahmachakra, c'est Purushottam, ou bien le Très-Haut, Dieu qui est au centre, et nous tous qui gravitons autour. Et maintenant, lorsqu'on gravite autour de ce centre, on ne gravite pas de façon uniforme. Il y a deux forces. Deux forces sont présentes, une force qui est centrifugale, qui nous éloigne de ce noyau, et une force qui est centripétale, qui nous approche de ce noyau. Donc si le désir de connaître Dieu, le désir d'éveiller notre conscience est là, on va petit à petit raccourcir le rayon qui nous éloigne du noyau. Et grâce à cette force centrifugale, ou grâce à notre désir de connaître Dieu, on va se rapprocher de plus en plus, de plus en plus, de plus en plus du noyau. Et le jour où on touche le noyau, on arrête de tourner, on s'est immergé en Dieu. Maintenant, lorsque c'est la force centrifugale qui domine, c'est-à-dire celle de connaître et de faire un en fait avec des objets de ce monde, d'être tellement fasciné par les objets de ce monde qu'on veut devenir un avec, on est dominé par la force centrifugale qui nous éloigne de ce centre. On ne peut jamais sortir de la périphérie, du magnétisme de ce centre. Mais on va tourner pendant des millions, des milliards d'années.
So, Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya, where it comes from? It comes from, it is our body which creates. Avidya Maya, this is out of Astpas and Khadritu. Astpas means 8 bondages and 6 enemies. That is the Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, and Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mad, Moh, and Irsya or something. है लज्जा घृणा शंका क्रोध शील मान युगुप्सा. These are the 8 bondages and 6 enemies. Out of this, our body is Avidya Maya, Vidya Maya, it is being created. When our body is under the influence of these bondages, Avidya Maya is created. And when Avidya Maya is created, Avidya Maya, suppose we have the anger. Anger, we all have the angers. So when we became anger, so that negativity, mind becomes negative. And when mind becomes negative, it is not going in our Param Purusa. It is not going away from the Parampurusha. God, you have the anger, you have the reaction, you want to show. So this moment, our mind is not, we have forgotten the second lesson, we have forgotten the Eastman. So our mind is under the influence of Avidya Maya, centrifugal force, and we are going away from the God. So when we are going away from the God, if we don't correct ourselves, then you will be going away from the God, you go 5 years, 10 years, 1,000 years, you will be away, you will never meet God. You have gone very far. If you are negative, you are going away from the God, and your journey is away from the God, going further, and further. So, do you want to go away further from God, away from God? So we need to understand this thing nicely about the centripetal. Of course, it is the centrifugal force, and in this Avidya Maya, there are two forces more. One is
Maintenant, Dada a expliqué que la force qui est centripétale, qui nous attire vers le centre, en sanskrit on l'appelle Vidya Maya. Et la force qui nous éloigne du centre, on l'appelle Avidya Maya. Maintenant, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire être dominé par Avidya Maya, cette force qui nous éloigne du centre? C'est lorsqu'on est dominé par les Astapasha et les Sadripu, c'est-à-dire les 6 ennemis et les 8 liens ou les 8 fers. Vous savez, la colère, la jalousie, la vanité, la luxure, il y en a beaucoup. Hein? Donc il y a 6 ennemis et il y a 8 fers. Lorsqu'on est dominé par ces émotions, par exemple, vous êtes sous l'emprise de la colère, vous êtes dominé par Avidya Maya. Et vous êtes sûr que vous êtes en train de vous éloigner du noyau. C'est-à-dire l'esprit devient agité, l'esprit devient négatif, il devient petit, il devient matérialiste, et vous vous éloignez, vous êtes sous l'emprise, sous la domination de la colère, et donc sous la domination de Avidya Maya. Maintenant, Avidya Maya se décompose en 2 grandes familles que Dada va expliquer.
thank you. I forget you continue this thank you. So this is the centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is Avidya Maya. And this Avidya Maya is 2 types. First is Avarni Shakti. Second is Vikshepi. So, what is the Avarni Shakti? Or let's go for Avarni Shakti first. Avarni Shakti is covering force. awareness Shakti is covering force. What it covers? It covers the truth. Suppose it is a truth, it has been covered. God is there. We have to attend the God. This is the truth. We have to merge with the God. This is the truth. Many people knows about it, but they are not coming on the path of truth. Why? Because this awareness Shakti, it has covered them, covered many people. So you see that even in home, there are many people are here, but they are not coming on the path of God. Why? Because this force, awareness Shakti, had covered their mind. They will listen you, but they will not come forward because that Maya, that Avidya Maya has covered their mind. People knows that this is the truth, but they will not support the truth. They will not stand with the truth. Suppose if you take the 100 people, out of 100 people, only 5-10 people or 1-2 people will support the truth. Rest they will not support the truth. Why? Because that Avidya Maya has covered the mind of the people. So everybody will not come in support of truth. Because of that Avidya Maya has covered the mind. This is called awareness Shakti, covering force. So many of the people's mind, it has been covered by the Avidya Maya. So when you talk to the people, don't be frustrated. You simply understand the signs that their mind is covered by the Avidya Maya. You put your continuous effort to bring on the path of spirituality. So this is the covering force. This Avidya Maya has covered the mind of the most of the people. They are not allowing to. So you see now, on the person, for us also, two types of force are working on us. Avidya Maya is working, Vidya Maya is working. So if we are clever, and on our body, if Vidya Maya is working, it is dominant, then I will move towards the nucleus. But if on our body, if we don't have control over 6 enemies, 8 bondages, then Avidya Maya will dominate on us, and we will go away from the Parampurusha. So we should have control over 6 enemies and 8 bondages. We should have control over calm, attachment, anger, vanity, sigh, fear, hatred. We must have control so that we will move towards Parampurusha under the influence of Vidya Maya. So it is good, we should do a spiritual practice. Niyama, we should control ourselves. And then also, it has been said, you see, some person are in a better, you adopt the path of opposite path. Suppose, for example, somebody is trying, they have brought one sword, they want to cut you from north to you want to cut it. So how will you defend? You will defend, suppose somebody is trying to attack this side from north to south. Then you will attack opposite. So when you will attack opposite, then you will win. In the same way, when somebody is attacking you with anger, then you attack opposite. You fight with non-anger. Opposite. If somebody have a hatred for you, you don't also hate. You go opposite. Means you go with non-hatred. If they say, I hate you, you say, I love you. And that person who is doing the attack, he will be ashamed that I'm attacking and he's loving me. So you adopt the opposite path. The way, if somebody is attacking you from the stick, you are defending opposite. In the same way, you also defend in physical level, in physical world. When somebody attacking you, this one, in psychic, use the opposite also. And when you have that anger, somebody comes with anger, you also don't become anger. Because when you will become anger, you have been pulled away by the avidya force. So when somebody comes with anger, so how will you face such type of situation? You neutralize the situation. And here it has been said also that on the path of spirituality, if you have the habit of anger, you become anger immediately. So when somebody tells you something, you become anger. So what will happen when you have to transform, how to protect yourself from this anger? You first of all neutralize on psychic level. Suppose if Mr. Ram, I'm taking one name, he is attacking me with anger. Then how to save ourselves? Because he is attacking me, he has hatred with me, so I will, on our psychic level, I will say first, no. I love Ram, I love Ram, I love Ram. So then love will be created in your mind. And when the love will be created in your mind, then you divert this Mr. Ram with love to God. Because to the God, hatred should not go there. To the God, love should go. To the God, greediness should not go. Your love should go. So if there is something negativity, you first make it positive on your psychic level. When it is positive, then you take this positive mind, this positivity to the God. It is there in the field of spirituality. We are living in this world. And you have realized some of the sadhakas, that you are doing meditation, and somebody has told you anything, then you can say, Baba is also like this. Baba is not doing anything. Baba is not helping me. You are reacting on Baba. It is happening in your life. If wife has abused or your neighbor has abused, Now you are reacting on Baba. Baba is not helping me. You are throwing your reaction to the God. Sometimes even they can leave the Ananda Marga. Baba is not helping me. Sometimes they can leave even the workers, if suppose some monk. We are reacted too much, and we are leaving Ananda Marga. Why we are leaving Ananda Marga? Because you are throwing your reaction to Baba, throwing your anger to Baba, and you are reacted to Baba. Baba has not done anything. Baba is ever blessings entity. So why it happened? Because we did not follow the proper channel of our reaction, turning into positivity first. Then that positivity we should take to the God. We did not follow that one. That's what all the things happen. So we should be doing, if we have any anger, any vanity, anything, any problem, anything, whatever type, first you neutralize on your personal mental state, on your mental plate. Complete fear with opposite adhesion. If it is anger, you finish with non-anger, finish with non-anger, finish it. When it minds become complete positive, then transform this thought to the God.
Alors, Dada a expliqué que cette force, il s'occupe de la force centrifugale maintenant, la force qui nous éloigne du nucléon, de Dieu, qui est aussi la force qui s'appelle Avidya Maya. Et sa force qui s'appelle Avidya Maya se décompose à son tour en deux forces qui sont Avarni Shakti et l'autre qu'on va voir par la suite. Avarni Shakti, c'est une force qui est dite que Baba a décrit comme étant une force qui couvre. La couverture Avarani, ça veut dire couvrir. Donc qu'est-ce qu'elle fait cette force? Elle couvre la vérité. C'est-à-dire que elle met un voile sur ce que sont les choses vraiment. C'est-à-dire la vérité, c'est-à-dire Dieu. Et il expliquait par exemple, hier on a fait une procession en ville, on explique clairement ce qu'est la vérité, ce qu'est Dieu, mais combien de personnes vont nous suivre? Même si ces gens-là sentent qu'il y a la vérité dans ce qu'on dit ou dans ce qu'on fait, combien de personnes vont suivre? Très peu. Pourquoi? Parce que Avarani Shakti est en train de faire son effet et couvre la vérité. Donc ils sont dans l'ignorance en fait de ce qu'est la vérité. Et cette force de l'ignorance s'appelle Avarani Shakti qui couvre. Donc Dada a expliqué qu'il y a plusieurs moyens de contrecarrer cette force. Le premier moyen, c'est par la pratique spirituelle, bien sûr. Le deuxième, c'est par la pratique de Jama et Niyama. En fait, Baba a dit que celui qui est établi dans Jama et Niyama n'est plus sous la domination des 6 ennemis et des 8 liens dont on a parlé. Et finalement, il disait que lorsque vous êtes assailli par exemple, quelqu'un qui est en colère ou quelqu'un qui vous haine et qui vous haït, il faut prendre l'attitude psychique opposée. C'est-à-dire, vous devriez répondre, au lieu de réagir par la colère à la colère, il serait mieux de répondre par un mental calme, apaisé. Et vous allez vaincre cette avarani-là. Et si quelqu'un vous insulte, si quelqu'un a de la haine envers vous, c'est par l'amour qu'il faut y répondre. Et quelle est la meilleure manière d'arriver à ne pas réagir à chaud, mais d'avoir une réponse sage? C'est l'idéation sur Dieu, parce que lorsque vous pensez à Dieu, il ne peut pas y avoir de colère encore, il ne peut pas y avoir de vanité encore, il ne peut pas y avoir de jalousie, etc. Donc vous faites votre idéation sur Dieu et vous agissez en sens opposé de l'attaque que vous subissez.
So this one is Avarni Shakti. Now there is a Vikshepi Shakti.
You have to cover it, Dada. After writing, you have to cover it so it will not dry. If you leave like that, it will dry.
Vikshepi Shakti is they are taking. So, Avidya Maya, they are doing the two things. How they are taking us away? First, they will cover you. You see, there is one hair animal. It has the long ear.
Rabbit.
So what he does when he sees somebody, then from his hair, he is covering the eyes. If he sees somebody. Yeah. So what he does, if he see any danger, he will cover with the ear. He will cover eyes with the ear. So he is thinking that nobody is seeing me. In the same way, when people does sin, when this Avidya Maya is there, this covering force, he is also thinking that nobody is seeing. In the room I am alone, nobody is seeing. But that Param Purusa, he is seeing like a hunter. The way this hair is thinking that nobody is seeing because he has covered the eyes with the hair. Nobody is seeing, but hunter is seeing. In the same way, like a hunter, Parampurusa is seeing everything, but we are thinking that nobody is seeing. Because we have closed the room, closed the window, now whatever we are doing, nobody is seeing. It is not like that. He is seeing like a hunter. The way a hunter is seeing the hair, they are seeing each and every of us. Now another one is Vikshepi Shakti. So Vikshepi Shakti is taking us away from the Param Purusa. So for example, if we don't control over this awareness Shakti and Vikshepi Shakti, if we don't control our Ashtapas and Khadripu, 8 bondages and 8 bondages and 6 enemies, if we don't cover, we don't correct ourselves. So what will happen? This force will work upon us. When this force will work upon us, so we will be going away and away and away from Purusa. We will be going away and away and so please, you analyze yourself whether your Ashtapas and Khadripus are under control or not. If not, then please have control. Because these are we can say these are the mother of Avidya Maya. And this one will create Avidya Maya in you, and it will cover your mind from Parampurusa, it will take you away from the Parampurusa. So it is you are the manager of this company. You are the manager of this company. And you manage well, you manage Ashtapas and Khadripu. And when you manage Ashtapas and Khadripu, then it will be protected from the Avidya Maya. And your journey will start towards the Purushottam.
La deuxième force qui nous éloigne de Paramapurusha s'appelle Vikshepi Shakti. Et elle, qu'est-ce qu'elle nous fait faire? Elle nous fait croire que personne ne nous voit. C'est-à-dire qu'on peut faire ce qu'on veut, il suffit qu'on soit dans sa chambre et que personne ne nous voit. Effectivement, nos actions ne seront connues de personne. C'est un peu comme l'histoire de ce lièvre. Lorsqu'il est chassé par le chasseur, il a tellement peur qu'il met ses oreilles devant ses yeux pour pas voir le chasseur en pensant que si lui ne voit pas le chasseur ne va pas le voir. Donc de la même manière, on a tendance à vivre en ayant l'impression qu'on est libre de faire ce qu'on veut, qu'il n'y a pas de jugement, qu'il n'y a pas de conséquences à nos actes, surtout si ces actes sont mauvais. Et le fait de vivre sans avoir le sentiment ou la certitude qu'il y a toujours des yeux sur nous, qui sont les yeux de Dieu, qui sont les yeux de notre karma aussi, chaque action aura sa conséquence. Eh bien, c'est lorsque l'on est sous l'emprise de Vikepi Shakti que l'on vit ainsi. Et à nouveau, le plus on est dominé par les Ashtapasha et les Sadripu, les 6 ennemis et les 8 fers, le plus on est sous l'emprise de cette force et le plus on est sous l'emprise de Avidya Maya et on s'éloigne du nucléon de notre vie.
Now we are going to the centripetal force. That is the Vidya Maya.
On va parler de la force indienne. Vidya Maya.
No problem. Vidya Maya is there. Avidya Maya is here. They are covering, They have also their own target. Avidya Maya has also target. Okay. 2 minutes kirtan, Dada. Kirtan. Because Vidya Maya they have arrived there. Babana kevala 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 Kirtan Vidya Maya has come. So, in the Vidya Maya, there are two forces. One is Samit. So, first is Samvit force. What is this Samvit force? Because previous life, we all were animals. From animals, we all are human beings. Now, when we are human being, animality is with many of the people. Still, they are in human form, but the way animal lives, what animal does? Eat, sleeps, produce the children, fear, etc. That's all animal does. In the same way, human being also does the same. Most of them. But some people, due to the good company, due to the good environment, consciousness comes about God. So when that consciousness comes about the God, so the forces which brings the consciousness, this is called the Samvit force. Bring consciousness. So this Samvit force, what they does? They bring the consciousness. In human being. Okay? When it brings consciousness, this is the Samvit process. Then it comes, next is the Haladani Shakti. And so this Haladani Shakti, this force, what it does, it brings force, it brings you closer to Param Purusha. So, under the influence of Haladani Shakti, you will come to the closer to the Param Purusha. So, Vidya Maya, centripetal force, Vidya Maya has two types. One is creating the awareness, and another is pulling you up to the nucleus. So when this one will merge here with the Paramatma Purushottam, so this is called the Amritattva. Amritattva means you have gotten the Amrit immortality. Now you became one with the God, with the Purushottam. You became one with the Paramatma. This is called the Amrita.
La Dada va expliquer maintenant à propos de la force de Vidya, la force qui nous rapproche du nucléon. Elle aussi, elle s'exprime ou elle se manifeste par deux différentes forces. Et la première, elle s'appelle Samvit. Et Samvit, c'est la force de la conscience qui nous fait réaliser un jour que, au-delà de notre vie animale, au-delà de manger, de dormir, se reproduire, il doit y avoir quelque chose d'autre. Et la personne un jour se réveille en se disant, mais est-ce que je ne suis pas en train de gaspiller ma vie à faire, à me reproduire, à aller au travail, à manger et à ne rien faire de plus qu'une vie animale? Est-ce que je ne suis pas en train de gaspiller mon temps? Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas quelque chose de mieux? Et la personne commence à se poser des questions fondamentales. D'où je viens? Où est-ce que je vais? Qui est Dieu? Quel est le but de la vie? Tout ceci, c'est le travail de Samvit, travail d'éveil. Et finalement, il y a une deuxième force qui s'appelle Radini Shakti. Et cette Radini Shakti, elle, qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Elle crée non seulement, on a eu cet éveil, mais le désir dévotionnel de rentrer en contact, de connaître Dieu. C'est-à-dire une personne peut-être a commencé à s'éveiller, peut-être commence à pratiquer une religion, mais le jour où la Radini Shakti est là, c'est plus demander quelque chose à Dieu qui nous intéresse, c'est devenir un, connaître, vivre, que notre vie soit pleine de sens. Et le sens qu'on va donner à notre vie devient plus important que manger, dormir. Là, c'est le travail de Radini Shakti. Et lorsque ces deux forces sont au travail, et que donc on est sous la domination de Vidya Maya et qu'on se rapproche du nucléon, il arrive un moment où on est tout proche, où on s'immerge avec le nucléon, et ce moment s'appelle Amrita Tattva, où tout devient doux pour nous. C'est-à-dire on s'est éveillé au-delà de la douleur, au-delà du plaisir, et on vit dans un état permanent de félicité qu'on appelle Amrita. Amrita, ça veut dire le nectar.
So now you have when this Jivatma, when it went to the Paramatma, he attained the Amrita, means blessings, ever blessings. And this is also called the Mrityu. I'm writing off. Okay. Mrityu means death of death. Death of death. There, death also dies. So at this point, death also dies. So you see that many people, we are fearing of death. And when we are fearing of death, because when death comes, we dies. At this point, when you merge here death also dies. So that is why that place is called death of death. So your death, the death which were making you die so many years, so many lives, death came to me, they finished me when I was animal. Now when I am a human being, they will also finish me. And in so many past lives, we had the lives, we died so many times. When you come there, so that death who was killing you so many times, he will also die there. Finish. Now you are one with the Parampursa. So if you want to kill your death, you just attend.
Dada,
Yes.
that death of death, you don't reach Paramapusha. Death of death. Where will you go?
Now only Parampursa will tell you. When the death will die, where he will go.
Dada va expliquer que lorsqu'on arrive au nucléon, qu'on se fond avec le nucléon, qui est donc Amrita Tattva, ça s'appelle aussi Mirtyu, qui veut dire la mort de la mort. On a eu peur toutes nos vies précédentes que la mort vienne nous chercher, et la mort est venue nous chercher. Et on est rené, et on est mort, et on est rené, on est mort. Mais quand on arrive à ce lieu-là, ou à cet état de conscience, c'est la mort qui meurt. On ne peut plus mourir. On est au-delà de la mort. On se fond avec Paramapurusha. On est devenu un avec Paramapurusha. That time we become one with Paramapurusha. So the question of whether Paramapurusha, what he does with us, we are one with him. Whatever he does, we are doing it because we are him.
So, if death will die, because he will also go to the Parampurusha, because he died there, he did not die before. This death died here. He did not die outside. If it will die outside, then he will make a movement. But he died here. So, this one, so I did not rush in the class. I went slowly, because you also need time to think. So that's why I went slowly. I did not go fast to finish the class. I just went slowly, so that you have time to understand. I hope you have understood. If you have any questions,
3
anywhere,
minutes is left over. Any question, any query you can ask.
anything you can ask.
Il reste 3 minutes.